after you're done with the fret leveling, you want to take a saw like this. It's a really fine saw, and you go through all the grooves and you clean the sawdust out basically. And I had to make mine a little bit deeper because I did a lot of sanding on this. And then after that you cut the frets. You're supposed to bend the fret wire beforehand to the radius you want. So I made this little jig. I think you could buy one for like $100, but all it does is bend wire. So let's see. I stick fret wire through that hole, and then it comes up here and bends around, and the radius changes by moving this hole this way or this way. And there's a little, so I got a little screw set up here. So I loosen that screw and this whole block slides. So basically that hole slides. But after making this, I made these so they spin, but in hindsight I probably wouldn't do that again. I just used pieces of wood. I got a little groove on that. So I could have just made these, just like had a block with a little groove in it for the fret wire. You're not doing it fast, so the friction's not going to hurt it, especially if it's wood. The friction won't hurt it. So you probably don't have to do these wheels like this, but you get an idea. And then, so you want to cut the fret wire close, but leave a little edge, because you'll end up sanding that down later. And then it's called the tang, that little thing that comes out which goes into the wood. When you use your saw, make sure you get it deep enough for that tang to go in there so it can grab. Use super glue, just a little bit in there to help them grab better. The factory doesn't do anything, but it's better to use super glue. And then when you if you ever have to take them off, you use a solder iron to heat up the glue. It'll pop right out. Yeah, so the conventional way to do it is you cut off the tip of the tang right there. You see, I cut that little tip off. So when it's in the fretboard, when you look at the side, then you won't see that little groove, because what you do is after it's done, you save the sawdust from this, and you mix it up in a little bit of Elmer's glue, and then you patch all these little holes, and it looks pretty nice that way.